Hello everybody, my name is Benjamin Tuttle, and today I'm going to do kind of the start of a live stream series. I'm going to do the next one on Saturday. Going to be out for a couple of days, but this is just from yesterday. It gave me an idea what to do. I think I want to start something to oh yeah, 4th of July. Yeah, sorry. I want to start something that will help people guide through and make just kind of show you a couple lessons, especially when it comes to making animation. I have a couple ideas what to do. I just want to experiment and see if it works. But we're going to make a horror animation. Horror is something there's kind of a weird little history with me and horror. I really haven't done a film yet. I've had a few attempts before, but it never came to fruition. I've had scripts that did not get it. Me and a couple people collaborated on, but it never worked out. However, when it comes to horror films and all that, I've taken a course before in school when I was in school many years ago, where we dissected horror films, looked into certain techniques when it comes to storytelling, over the years, the genre, kind of broke it down. And there's a couple of lessons I got from horror films on how to kind of build up a very interesting film, I guess, or the way how to make a horror film. And I could apply it to anything, I guess. I could make my own horror film, but I didn't really do that. I actually made a video game mod, and you could find it somewhere if you looked hard enough. You could probably find it. But I took all the lessons I got from the horror film class and applied it to this mod, and it actually terrified people. There are a couple things I did rely on jump cuts too much, but the one thing and also the story, it was one of those cases where I started it, got bored, let it sit for at least 6 months, went back to it and finished it, but it was like a huge tonal shift. It wasn't that great. The writing is a little not the best, I guess, but for the first half it was very effective. So I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna make just a short horror scene. We're just gonna break down some lighting, some techniques. Sorry, the chair is squeaking a lot. So let me do we're gonna make a project. We're going to load up a couple things, maybe do some set design. I'll kind of break down how I start a project for starters, and see what happens. We'll continue this, and I think this would be fun, and hopefully this will help give you some lessons. Like I said, this is just because it's one of those genres I haven't really done much. It's been on my list and would be really interesting to tackle, especially with the knowledge I could have with it, but I haven't really dived into it very much. I've done little bits of it. I have made shorts. I have done something called you can probably find on this channel, A Chance to Hide. It isn't really horror to say. It's sort of like that. It's sort of in there, but it's not true horror. It's more, it's kind of goofy to say, but anyway, let's just begin with starting a new project. And I'll kind of go through what I'm going to be using. the plugins. So, you know, as the project, I don't care about games. Anyway, let's just go to plugins for starters. So a couple things I'm going to install. You know, I might as well install. Yeah, well, let's just do the camera too. There we go. And you know what? We might as well get this started. So I'll just wait for Character Creator to load up. Okay. So I'm going to go to project settings, and there's a couple things I'm going to work on here quickly. Is that a noise? Ah, nah. There you go. Where's the other one? And forgive me if there's a lot. Oops. Oh, shoot. Wasn't supposed to do that. I hope we didn't delete that. Press Control X instead of Control. Yeah, hopefully I didn't make that mistake. Yeah, forgive the loud noises. It's 4th of July. Obviously, people like shooting off the loudest fireworks imaginable. Whoopsies. Oh well, I needed to do that anyway. Because, you know, whatever. So if you hear like loud bangs and booms and all that, it's just fireworks. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. So we'll just build up a little set here, see what works. So yeah, so we have our shaders, everything is good, very good. So we go to project settings. There's a couple things I want to add. Number one is just go to rendering. A couple things I want to do. So of course, turn on the ray tracing shadows. Uncheck here. I'll just do TSR, but leave that alone for now. Check that and restart. In the meantime, let's just open up our library and close this. Now I want to add a couple plugins. So number one, I want to add in, of course, whoops, come on you. All right, we should be fine. So what are we going to add? What are we going to add? Number one is, let's do some decals. Sure, let's bring in some decals here. Gotta have a little bit of blood. Number 2 is the forest, but let's go to the rooms. Here, it's just all the plugins for a set. Stuff like this, we can have some real fun with this. Horror Rooms Bundle, Volume 1 by Tim Hurtel. Or Hurtle, I don't know. If I mispronounce your name, you can yell at me. Of course, let's just do here. And I forgot. Of course, ultra dynamic sky. It's silly me. I'll keep it here. So what I'm going to do is make some folders, sets, and sequences. So it looks like we get ourselves some decal work. Wall stains, symbols, whatever. Smears. So we can play around with that idea. So how are we doing on this? That's what I thought. Also, let's just do yeah, we did that. Sorry. All right, so go to level. Yeah. Whatever. Call it living room for now. Yes, save selected, and it's a blank. Pressing G. Gotta remove the grid back and forth, but we'll see. We're still in that room. Still in that room. So a couple things here. What we could work with. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot to. I'll turn this on after. We'll experiment with that once we're done. Once everything's all with this too. So this here is a plane, and we'll just do a simple light. What can we do to work off of this? Almost done with it. So let's go to our camera. So There's a couple things I think about when it comes to the camera. Is how am I going to work on this? Personally, I might be going with either a budget. Yeah, let's go with a budget, see what we can come up with. So many, right? I think Unreal is having its moment. It's probably because of this. It's trying to yeah, let's turn that off. Oh, now it's behaving. So yeah, we have a camcorder budget. Let's see how this works with a set of a budget. Let's see, we have some grain. We have some iso grain. So there's a couple things I'm going to change with this, but let's build our room. I'm going to keep it to this and think. There's a couple things I think about. Number one is I think about aspect ratio, like how I might shoot this. Do I want a widescreen? Do I want what do I want? Walls and floor. Well, let's start off with this. And see what the length of this is. We're looking at 300 by 300. That's reasonable. I think about it, do I want this in black and white? It's not bad. So one thing I like to do is I just like to have a little spotlight here to work off of it. So what control duplicates it? Okay. I might just do it in a single room. Build my set in an entire single room and see what we can come up with. So it's pretty easy. got this to work with, not only that, but ooh, we also have 2 of these. So I do like this. I also like the idea of we could probably connect a couple of sets here, one living room and a dining room. So let's see what the dining room looks like. Probably we're probably looking at the same thing. And hopefully. No, I guess not. Interesting. I thought we could have something, but that's okay. What I can do is kind of combine. Doesn't matter. I like this better. So we could do this. We could probably change the change this. Find out what the door frame is so we can work off of that. $26, huh? What do we do? What, 5? Yeah, that'll work. And if we change this to here, look at 10. We can easily make something out of this. So, yeah, we have a door, we have a cell, lock. We have everything we need. Probably have a blueprint. Yes, we do, actually. Good, good. We have a blueprint. So it does all the hard work. So I can actually establish this to whatever I want. Does it open? Can I actually, am I able to load this? And I probably am. I probably can, yes, we have, what, door main? Yeah, we can easily, open the door and keep it like this and have that animated. Perfect. Okay, that works for me. Anyway, we're back to work. Back to work on this. Ooh, TV, that could be fun. We can work on that. We can, oops. But I can also work with this. So it's like a window or something. Not really, but that's okay. Probably don't need it. So there's a couple things, but this whole mesh. Oh, interesting. So I can probably work with this. A little bit of depth there. You know, something to add a little more variety. Short. So we can do this. And this. Reason why is just something that looks a little different, you know. I think we'll keep the room short. We're almost done. We're almost done with this. Question is this going to be fine? Probably not. No. That's okay. Something like this. There. So I just want the set to be pretty small and minimal. No, nothing too crazy. The main point is to establish something. Okay. So we have room. There you go. And it's going to open. I think something like this could be just suitable. Next to the ceiling. So there's a couple of things I'm going to think about. Oh yeah, that's interesting. So the lens is 18 to 35. That's, yeah, we can work with that here. You know, the focal length's at 22. I'm going to make it 27. Zero prime. Fine, we'll do like 35. So, I have it. Start of a set. Now it doesn't seem like much, but you may experiment more. So let's actually get our sequence going. .4 frames per second. Let's add the door. Door main. And let's add what's called transform tool. I bet we can actually add a noise. Just kind of mess around here. Kind of spread it around. Yes. Do whatever the heck you want, I guess. As long as we keep it to like rational, like this, I guess. Yeah, you can just like that, just kind of move it back and forth if you really want to. Make it random. And that'll probably be doing the same thing for others. Well, a bit of randomness, I guess, but that'll work. There's a couple things I'm going to do when it comes to tests. So if we apply our decal, I want my decal to do something interesting. So we're just playing around with this, so let's just do symbol. Something like that. So decal, for anyone who's wondering, it is basically just like a bill of material. This is literally your best friend, and you should know these things because decals can really make the difference between good set design. They are your best friends. Get to know them. So let's actually test that with our test sequence. So what I like to do is build a transform tool and transform, and like that, just like that there. 3, 2, 1, and go. Like that. Boom. Like that. I think you can also turn it on too. So we may do something different here. We might swing it around. So this is stuff to work on. So that's something we can work with here. Good. We also have an animation. So let's see how this will work. But we can also do a floor crawl or something. It's a little fast for me, but what I like to do is let's see if we could slow it down, because this could be interesting to work with. Yeah, we can play around with some of these animations. Create something horrifying in Character Creator next time on Saturday. Because we'll play with another thing, which is fluids. Yes. And restart. And save everything. So, and I just want to increase the screen here. Oops, not that. So does this mean let's go with visual effects. Let's just put this here. Now, it doesn't seem like much, but in due time, I'll improve this, but obviously we can work with something like this, not that, but oh, it's a 2D. No, that's not going to work. Turn that on. Delete that. Let's just do an empty. I want a 3D. Oh, Lord have mercy. Where's this going to crash? Alright. First of all, I want to do a couple things. Number one, let's not show the environment. For the sake of it, let's not do that. Now let's go into details. And let's look at density buoyancy, and I want 0.1. And when it comes to setting our bounds, let's do it like at 800. And we'll do it 0.125 or something. This doesn't seem like much, but so when we put this here, of course we'll have to improve the resolution. But I'm thinking like when it moves with we'll have it kind of connect to the character. That's what we're looking into here. Yeah, this could be interesting, especially making fog, so you can have like little puffs of whispers, stuff like this. So yeah, we're going to learn a little bit about Niagara fluids and how fun this could be when it comes to your filmmaking, what you can do. So instead of let's get rid of plain white light because it's boring. Let's do like red. What does it look like under red? Ooh, cool. It actually interacts with the atmosphere. You see it kind of spill out to the floor here. So yeah, let's actually increase our bounds. And we'll have it emit from a... We can actually also have it emit from a character too. So I'll kind of go through that. None of that, but... yeah, if we look at like what? Gravity. You can have it just break the laws of physics or something. Just have it slowly kind of rain out like that. And our pivot, our bounds are going to be what, 15? No, let's keep it to 800. Okay, let's do 800. Let's do 1,000. Remember, the more the bounds, more it's going to take, and then do like 500. Or actually, let's do 300. And build the system here. So yeah, once we get our emitters, and also you can improve the resolution of the smoke too. But keep in mind, the more we improve it, the more it's going to crash. So yeah, I'm thinking like that, but we can also change the smoke. Now let's make it like 1.05. Hang on, maybe that wasn't smart. Uh, I might have fucked it up. Hang on. Yeah, screw it. It's gonna scare me. Let's do it 300. Yeah. Really dumb to do a 300. Alright, let's do something stupid. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have it go to a static mesh. Or a skeletal mesh. Like the emitter will be a skeletal mesh once we're done with it. But yeah. That'll be on Saturday. Just to show you guys, then we'll play around and get some more stuff done out of this. So I might actually start playing around with some a couple ideas here, but kind of use the fluids here to create kind of a ghost, and not only that, but have the ghost move back and forth. So let's see what happens when we do that. Let's try breaking let's break it, because it's just fun breaking a bunch of crap. Nah, we need to have I want the emitter to move. So we'll probably I want to look into that. At least like have the emitter move along with it. So that's not gonna work. So that's really my bad. I want it, so we'll kind of have it connect to here, play around with it. Get an animation going, so that'll be on Saturday. Now that, but I also have, so I'll have a couple animations. One is camera. So we'll kind of do an animation. We'll probably do a lot more set design and everything like that. So we'll work with this fluid effect. Attach it to the ghost, I guess, and have it kind of slowly kind of surround the ghost. And we'll try doing a couple of visual effects here just to give you an idea how to properly get this started. But right now, I just want to build the basic room. We'll work with some TV effects work. So yeah, consider this part one. Part two will be on Saturday, and I'll kind of drop a couple ideas while I'm on the train, and kind of do some blueprint work, find out how to work with it. So anyway, yeah, that'll do for now. I know it's not much, but we're just at the start of something, so that'll do. So if anyone has any questions,